Let's go crypto investing. You can see now finally, after talking about this for several weeks now, Bitcoin finally did. If we zoom out here, I was trying to pull up my laptop, but this Wi-Fi at the hotel is atrocious, right? But finally, after a few weeks, as we look in the daily time frame here, you can see I've been telling you for quite some time. Ever since we came back down, this orange ring was acting as lower support, then it flushed. Then I told you as soon as it flushed, this was a wick, so we diagnosed that different. As soon as this flushed here, we said it would act as resistance. And then when the price was falling, we told you the 32,826, the lower part of this white support box, is a bounce zone. This blue ring is your first sell zone, and you can see it took several times to get above it. 2 arrows pointed at it where it got harshly rejected, and then a third time where the price is at, and finally we've now pumped above it, and we've come up to that 42,000, and I don't think it's going to get much higher than this. It could come up to the 200-day moving average. That's always an option, slightly higher than where the price is now, and then come down. But I think you're going to start to see this starts to top out now around the 42,000. I do not believe you're making a run all the way up here at 52. I don't believe that's going to happen. I think what we've been talking about and been diagnosing and sniffing out and detecting about where this was likely to come up and get rejected, I think we got to hold firm on that. I see a way where you can come up a little bit more, up on into that area, the 45,000, but I do not think you're coming way up into here. Or if we zoom into the hour time frame, I don't think you're going to get much above this. I really honestly do not believe it. I think it's going to be a rejection like it was back here. You could come up a little bit above it into here and overshoot and then start to come back down, right? But I don't think you're going to get up here, back test, and continue up. I don't think that's happening. If that does happen, I will definitely keep you out ahead of that. But right now, I'm thinking this is going to start to top out as it's hitting this orange ring like we thought it, or like I thought it would, and then start to trade back down now. After you top out, then you come back and you try to hold this as support, maybe make another run up, right? But this is the full lateral swing I was anticipating from down there, and I think you're going to start to get rejected up here, right? But we'll see what happens because we're in the rejection zone. Dogecoin's pumping up a little bit. It's got above the 200-day. As we know with the Doge, you're up around potential, and the Doge is up here at the 23 cents, but your first resistance level was right here at 15 cents, so we're going to keep an eye out on that. XRP too has got a nice pump, and it's coming up full laterally. We can get rid of this lower support line now, but you can see XRP is also coming up to a resistance zone that we've had circled on here for several weeks now. We've been telling you that 47 cents is where you're going, but we were showing you how up here we've had that 73 cents and we've just been sliding it along that upper resistance, because this is, if you zoom out in the daily time frame, this is the upper resistance now that used to be lower support when we were in this 11-month nearly symmetrical triangle, and then we've broken down out of it, and they often like to come back, but not always, to back test the old support. After it flushes through, it likes to come hit it as upper resistance, and then on a rejection that would confirm the breakout, right? Or it can trade back within this triangle for a little longer, right? So we're going to keep an eye on that. I think it's going to get rejected here and then start to trade back down towards that 47 cents. But I will keep you up to date on the latest breaking news on the coin updates as I start to get more and more of these tools available to me now that I'm a partner on YouTube and Jabroni Killers becomes live. In XLM, we've been playing this ring system beautifully, and it had a symmetrical triangle like XRP. And we told you if you can get some support on here, you can come up to that 22 cents the same way XRP did and back test this upper resistance that used to be lower support in that symmetrical triangle. If you trade up along this blue ring, come up into here, and then you get rejected, right? So we're going to keep an eye on that. We're trying to hold support on here, just like Bitcoin. We're up against resistance now. All these coins are going to start to come up against some upper resistance, and we're going to keep you up to date and on top of it so you can sidestep audible to profit. I'm going to eat some dinner. If I can get my laptop to work, we'll do one on my laptop, but I'll give you a couple more updates tonight. I know Johnny D, you wanted SHIBA. Some other beautiful subscriber had a different coin they wanted me to look at, so we'll get into those tonight on my next update. Peace and love. Peace and love.